over the last year or so, 2 years, some of you may be aware that I've been blogging over on the United Kingdom Quilters website. There's a piece there that needs trimming off. Where's my scissors? And this year we were given a challenge to do in the run-up to Christmas, and that challenge was to make a quilt, any size, based on a song. So I was up for a challenge, and the song title that I was given was Pressure by Queen. Now, Queen is one of my all-time favourite groups, so I was looking forward to doing that. So first thing I did was to play the music and to read the lyrics. Now, what I've done is printed the lyrics here onto fabric, and they form a part of the reverse of my quilt. A couple of the lines that I thought would be used, it talks about people on the streets, obviously pressure is going around, and then love being so slashed and torn. So there were the three things that I thought I would use. Quick sketch, and I can honestly say that stitching something and then stitching it by hand just to rip it up was quite something. It didn't sit easily. So first thing, under here you can see there's my people on the street. It was the image taken off the internet, royalty free image, so there's no problem in using it in there. Love, I drew out freehand, coloured in with fabric crayon, which was then fixed, and then around I've backstitched by hand using embroidery thread. That was layered on, and I added the borders. So at this stage my love was intact. What I did do was just snip a little hole in here while it was folded in half, just as a starting point of being able to rip it. The arrows, I wasn't worried about the colours. I just picked out the scrap out of my bag that I had down by my table, and if it was big enough I did a plastic template of an arrow, and if it was big enough to fit the template then I did an arrow. In fact, if it was going to clash then that was fair enough by me. That was going to tie in with pressure, because obviously colours clashing does cause sort of pressure, doesn't sit comfortably in your mind. So we've got pressure coming from all ways, bearing down on this love. The arrows here were free motion embroidered with raw edge applique, and even in the short time since it's been done we begin to get raggy edges, but that's all part of the way that it will evolve. It won't go past the stitching. I've done 3 levels of stitching all the way around, so they will be secure. Once that was done, I got my seam ripper and actually ripped either side and then out from the sides. So this piece here is actually where I've transported it, it's just folded open. Here you can see it's not quite all gone through, but that's fine, that's part of the effect. So there you can see underneath. On the back I've just put triangles in the corner, which means that I can put a dowel in there and that will hang up. So that was my interpretation of Pressure by Queen. I hope you like it. It was fun to do, and that's one of the things I'm hoping to get more time to do over the coming months, is to sort of have some fun projects to do, just for the fun of it, to give myself a bit of a challenge and to build up that repertoire. So I hope you enjoyed it. The next challenge on there, to get my head around that and try and get that done in the next couple of weeks, and that's going to be landmarks. So you have to come over and check out the ones that get done. So I'll speak soon.